There we go. Childhood video games. Yes, we're gonna watch this right here by the recommendation from YouTube and my friends. am I am I gonna start sounding like a seagull in a car engine today? Oh my god. Oh, I can feel my age. Oh, dang.
I love distractions. They help me forget the pain of reality. So video games to me is like a blessing from the heavens itself. They take us to a new world with new opportunities where you could be whoever.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Being where you can straight up do whatever you want.
Hey.
It's peak fantasy. It's also a cool pastime. And as a kid, I was a bona fide gamer. I say as a kid because nowadays, other than the usual squad games you play with the homies, I don't really be gaming too much. The only game I really be putting my hours in is Overwatch. And I'm not proud of that. I'm embarrassed. Anyways, that's why
I'm not proud of Overwatch either. I put so many hours into that game. And for what? To get robbed? Oh my god. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Do not trust Blizzard with your money these days. These days, hentai games on Steam are more trustworthy than Blizzard. Be careful these days, chat. Be careful. 2000 commercials, they were weird. There was some GameStop ones that were kind of weird too. But also addicting. I don't know what it is.
To talk about
especially the Pepto-Bismol. The Pepto-Bismol ads.
Games that I actually like. Games from my childhood. I'ma just be talking about the games I used to love and play back then. And there might be one or two games that you used to play that I might mention. And if I do mention one, we might be long lost twins. Because some of these games are my favorite of all time and have developed me into the man I am today. So take a seat as I discuss my childhood video games. To the man I am today. So take a seat as I discuss.
That reminds me of the Rad Brad, the throne chair master.
Childhood video games.
Oh, that's trippy.
Okay, you sat?
I'm
sad,
yeah.
You gotta stay seated because this video is sponsored. No, you can't leave. You already sat. This video is sponsored by Opera GX, the web browser for gamers. It's designed in a way to enhance your internet surfing and gaming experience, while also making everything about it easier for you. Browsers often use a lot of RAM, especially when having multiple tabs open. But with Opera GX,
I was worried my PC will do that in the summer.
And CPU your browser can use. Opera GX also offers and recommends you free-to-play games. A lot of them I think are hidden gems. It can operate every Google Chrome extension, so you can still use all your favorite extensions from your last browser and do them over here. You can also have quick access to ChatGPT on the sidebar, just in case you need to cheat on.
Auntie, thank you so much for that road. You come in at the perfect time. Let's go. Can I get a shout out for Under, please? How was your stream? You were playing, what was it, the time we got reincarnated into a slime? How did that go? I was only able to see a bit of it. I could have sworn I tapped high, but I guess it didn't go through. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Twitch Mobile, for being crappy. Thank you. It's so much fun. Awesome. Oh, I need to plan another Overcooked 2 stream. Community night. Well, welcome everybody from Understream. I am watching Childhood Video Games by the one and only Generosity, who also did the off-brand video. And so far, I am loving it. All right, let's go.
On a test real quick. Now, those are all neat and dandy, but my favorite thing about this browser are the mods. Here, you can mod your keyboard with any sound effect you want.
What the fuck?
There's tons of wallpaper themes that targets anybody's niche. You like anime? They got those. You like memes? They got those too. You like video games? Of course they got video game ones. What do you think? There's a constantly growing library of over
I still
8,000
Sakura,
different
and I'm
mods
like,
on here, all free.
too
You can use my
far.
link, operagx.gg/degenerosity, to
Let's
download
go.
Opera GX for free today. Links are in the description and pinned comment. Thank you, Opera GX, for sponsoring this video. I've been Team Xbox all my life. Been with them since they sold my mom a new Xbox that didn't even work. Back then, I would play most of my games offline because it took us a minute to even get Xbox Live.
Oh my god, everybody was telling me to fix that. You gotta put like a cold, wet towel wrapped around it. A damn towel around the Xbox 360. I never did that. I just gave up. I was so scared to do that.
By the time we got it, the Xbox One was already coming out. Because of that, I ain't really played games like Halo or Call of Duty. I know they got story modes, but to me, those weren't the main selling points. I wanted to shoot people and talk shit on voice chat. So I played games where the fun wasn't in having a Wi-Fi connection, but connecting with the story and character.
Yes.
And what better way to do that than with a property you already know front to back? That's why the Naruto games were my
Yes!
I'm pretty
Let's
sure I
go!
caught every single 360 Naruto game besides Storm 2.
God.
These games were
Storm
so
2
lit.
was the
I
last
must have
one I
played
played,
the story mode of
unfortunately.
Rise
I
of
need to play the
Ninja
other
about
ones.
11 times by now. Mainly because it was so short. It only covered up to the Gaara attacking the village. And the game is only told in Naruto's perspective, so they skip a bunch of fights and storylines. Sasuke getting the curse mark skipped. Rock Lee versus Gaara glossed over. Ino versus Sakura, ain't nobody give a fuck about that, but they skipped that too. Jutsus were also annoying AF to do. You had to hold both.
Disrespect to Sakura to this day. Yo, they don't let her breathe. You still have Storm 4? I should I do like an anime week? Where I play like anime games? Oh my god. Especially for Naruto. God, I used to be obsessed with. I don't know what it is with me, but I'm always obsessed with like the cold, Buddha types, like Itachi and Sasuke. I don't know. There's just something about Itachi giving that side eye and be like, I would cook for that man. We all saw what happened when you try to cook eggs. Ain't no way.
Triggers and do some quick gymnastics with the sticks, holding it down. Thing almost gave me carpal tunnel. Half the missions are following
Yo,
the rings,
carpal tunnel be
delivering
real.
scrolls, and going against these bum filler bandits. But back then, I would eat this up like a chicken Caesar salad without the salad.
My God.
I love the kind of open
that
worldness
looks so
of the game,
good.
running around the Leaf Village and construction sites. The ults were
The
cool
sucker
and
that slide
stylish,
never
and the
ends.
ramen delivery missions. Now those would make me come back to the game for seconds. These parts of the game went hard, and it ain't that hard to impress Kid Me. All this game needed was the Nine Tails transformation and sexy jutsu for my attention. And it has both.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Welcome back.
in terms of nostalgia, the game went
The
hard.
first one
but I
was
definitely
weird.
say
I
the Storm
remember it a
series was a
bit.
huge improvement. And I say that not as a diss. It's hard to beat Peak. The Ninja Storm series is literally the best thing anime games can offer. Although
Heck
I've heard
yeah.
a lot of hype for the Dragon Ball ones, and Roblox got some cool games too. But
the-
I doubt any of them
Wait,
are
what
better
the
than
fuck?
Ultimate Ninja Generation
Yo,
or Storm
Roblox
3.
be on it.
I also used to play a few Xbox Connect games. Now, when I got the Connect, I genuinely thought this
Listen. I saw that connect that I knew it was going to be complete ass. I remember not many were cheering for it. I never tried Roblox either. I watched others play. I'm like, there's some modes that are chaotic, and there were some comments about it, and someone said, that's what ADHD looks like. I was like, for real? Oh my god. Ever since the Wii came out, like, everybody wanted to try, a scrap of some Nintendo goodies. Yeah, I got the Wii and the PS3 especially. Holy crap. Especially watching Blu-ray movies on that thing. I still got it to this day. I still got my PS2 as well. PS2 was my peak.
This was future technology. Like, you can control a game with no controller and just using your hands and feet at the camera?
Ew!
Back to the future type. I thought we gonna have this technology by the Xbox 720, but here it was, right here. So then we got a few
It's a lot of differences.
Joyride and Connect Adventures. Joyride was so fun, connecting both my hands to the game steering. It felt like I was actually driving a real car. Granted, I only had the demo, so I did one race and it kicked me out. But I played a race on repeat.
I'm getting overstimulated. I'm getting overstimulated by all these sound effects I'm hearing.
Connect Adventures, now this was my favorite Connect game. It was a bunch of outdoor activities I think you see a Boy Scout do, like water rafting,
we're playing games,
wipeout, target practice, stuff you would expect. Played this all the time with my brothers. My favorite one of these mini games was the aquarium one, where you had to block the cracks of glass so you don't drown. And me in real life controlling this game, you would think I'm a mom. Rafting was fun too, till I got to the parts where I have to jump, because the Connect would never pick up on me jumping. Every time I tried jumping, it just wouldn't register in game. Now I wasn't jumping too high because there's 5 other niggas that lived with me, aka my family. And my room was upstairs. I couldn't be jumping around too much or too loud. My mom might have come in and beat my ass for it. So I was doing a bunch of little jumps, you know? But even when no one was home, and
the
I
Connect
was
Dragon Ball? Oh, hell.
the Connect still wouldn't pick it up. This was a problem for all my Connect games, which is why I fell off of it quickly. I had Sonic Free Riders Connect version. And I never finished a single race on that game because it straight up wouldn't connect my body to the Xbox. It wouldn't work, bro.
Oh, it was that bad? It was that bad? Oh, no.
Never worked. And the game was Connect exclusive. You can't play this with a controller. You have to use the Connect. And since that ain't work, the game was useless. It was with this, I realized I ain't want any more Connect games. My mom would say no to me asking for games all the time. I'm not gonna waste a few times she say yes on getting Kung Fu Panda 2 on Connect. I needed a real game. Luckily, one day, the heavens blessed me with not one, but a 4-in-1 disc game.
No, don't put it in there.
Crazy Taxi, Space Channel 5 Part 2, Sonic Adventure, and
Sonic Adventure.
Crazy Taxi was crazy. Picking up people that expect me to drive them across the entire city in 30 seconds. And if I'm 2 seconds late, they get out the car while I'm speeding doing 100 on the sidewalks. Like, they need to get to this stop so bad they willing to break all their bones in their body. We were just going to the gas station. Why are you in a rush? But that's what made it fun.
We're just going to the gas station. It reminds me of the Simpsons game. I purposely hit people with that. Best thing I remember from Connect was going to a gaming party on a show. Ooh, and Just Dance was put on. Oh. Competing with a friend. Hey, let's go. Because, oh, wait, it registered a chair. How could they mess up this bad? Microsoft has all this money. They fucked up. Oh, hell no. It was so bad. The chair was getting points by doing nothing. That sounds like a lot of things in life. I wish I was there to see a friend's reaction. Oh my God, I would be dying.
Or hidden pedestrians with no consequences. Sounds like a drunk driver's dream. And Little Me was inspired by this.
That commercial, that drunk driving commercial. Holy.
Going crazy in a car, hitting pedestrians with no consequences. Sounds like a drunk.
This commercial, at first, when I found it cool because they had all that inside the car. Oh my God. It must be so uncomfortable. Sir, you've been drinking tonight? And then all this comes out. It's like, okay.
drunk driver's dream, and little me was inspired by this. This was essentially my GTA before I knew what it was. Great
What the
game.
fuck? What's she doing there? Oh, hell no.
This was essentially my GTA before I knew what.
Nanako! Nanako, that's CJ. Yeah, this'll be a trip. Can you imagine CJ just showing up in Persona? Yo, this edit is so damn godlike for sure. Step in the wrong house, fool.
What it was. Great game. If you don't play BD Joe in the game, I don't trust you.
That's a big ass smile. Y'all saw that?
I thought the game looked ugly, and I tried to get into it. I was a big fan of Sonic, which I'll get into later, but I couldn't gel with this game, bro. I hated the way the characters talked. The dialogue would sound so awkward. Their mouths were animated like they had dentures. And the music is great, but the music would be blasting over them talking, so you barely hear anything they're saying. Thank God for the subtitles. I'm sorry to all my fellow Sonic writers. I'm probably speaking straight blasphemy right now. I'm just saying what I thought as a kid. I'ma definitely play this game again in the future. Hopefully the next time I play it, it'll knock some sense into me of how truly great this game probably might be.
It'll knock some sense into me. The freaking high kick in Rush Hour. I need to see this movie again. Oh my god, I used to love watching this movie. Cursed ass Sonic, the amount of memes that came out of that Sonic game alone. Oh my god. Oh, Rush Hour.
Of how truly great this game probably might be. Space Channel 5 Part 2 might be the best dance game I've ever played. It's a rhythm game set in space about the villain Purge, who wants the universe to dance for him against their will. And it's
I only know her through Project Cross Zone 2.
The universe with her dancing and guns. Space gun. And this game is so fun. The game having fun, wild levels going against alien plant monsters, battle of the bands, and did I mention Space Michael Jackson is a supporting character? And there's a mission where you have to save him from Purge, and is actually voiced by Michael Jackson himself. This might be the best game of all time. The game is so colorful and stylish too. In the future, everybody got that shit on. Wow. Nobody walks out their house with no sauce.
Yeah, I only know her from Project Cross Zone 2.
But the final battle of this game is probably the most fun I had with a final boss in a video game ever. You finally face Purge. He's freakier than ever.
Oh my god, why he thrust
long song and dance battle. Purge and the setting keep changing, becoming more challenging. Then the final transformation battle happens, and it's so fun, bro. Words can't describe how fun this ending is. This is so good, bro. Really, the only complaint I have is that I wish it was longer, because you can legit beat this game in under 2 hours. But during that time, this game will have you dancing more than Nickelodeon Dance 2K edition. Space Channel Part 2. It's up there with my favorites. And the Bass Fish and Bass Pro Shop game.
Okay. Oh.
It's fishing.
Hey, Nintendo!
Before there was anything, before my Xbox, before my Leap Pad, I've been with Nintendo. I had almost every one of their consoles since my birth. From the Game Boy Advance SP to the Switch.
The Super Nintendo dudes. I remember waking up every time, wanting to play on that dang thing. I gotta go every damn morning. Got me blowing it on that damn thing. I had this. Ooh. Yeah, my first console I ever got, I think it was the PlayStation. And then it was the Super Nintendo. And then after that was the Sega Genesis. I love the Sega Genesis for not only just Sonic, but also that Mickey Mouse game. I was addicted to that Mickey Mouse game.
Man, grown-up privilege is awesome. You should try it. I was drifting to first place, winning every Mario Kart DS Grand Prix. They used to call me Mustang. because of my skills and lack of deodorant. Bakugan
Ew!
had me feeling the opposite. I would lose almost every game on there. It got to a point where I was just going on to play just to change my character's avatar, because they had some really good fits in that game, not gonna lie. New Super Mario Bros., one of my favorite DS games. The story and format is a lot like most mainline Mario games. Bowser's in a drought and Peach is the rainforest, so he kidnapped her and Mario got to save her.
What? Bowser is the drought and Peach is the rainforest? That's another game I never played. I barely played Mario games. I don't know what it is. I'm weird. I mooned the hell out of that Peach song. Instead of peaches, just switch it to bitches. No bitches, 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 bitches.
As free of charge for like the 12th time. Levels were super fun. The boss fights were crazy. PD always had me tweaking with every replay. It's a really good play.
Damn.
But I'ma be real, my memories aren't with the story mode too much. The real fun was playing the mini games and multiplayer. The mini games.
This I remember.
Bro.
The
when
mini
playing
games
a multiplayer against my
so
bros,
much fun.
I'd play harder than Prime Tyson. Danger Bob Danger, where I was avoiding a billion fast fireballs.
I
so
love this
had
one.
me scratching my screen with my fingernails, making my bottom screen look like a cat fight happened on top of it. Puzzle panel had me sweating because I had no idea how to play this back then. I didn't get what panel I was gonna press. Like, how was I supposed to know which one to press? This is too much thinking for a 5-year-old. Wanted, my favorite mini game. This shit would have me locked in looking for Wario, Luigi, whoever big nose ass I was supposed to be looking for.
Big nose head ass.
Absolute best to find.
I played Mario Lagos and
trying to get that time turned into
NES card. It was the only
I ain't
game.
recorded then, but I bet on your grandma's soul.
Damn.
Soon as I took a glance at who's wanted and I find them, I would beat my stylus on that bottom screen harder than I am. I did not treat my DS with care. And I can't not bring up Luigi's Casino games. This game put me on some of my favorite hobbies. Investing. But when I played his games, I was so bad at them. I didn't know how to play poker.
I wanted to punch Luigi so bad.
Didn't mind hustling the kid. Only game I was good at was matching cards. And ever since my losing streak against Luigi, I vowed to never lose in the casino ever again. No
what
matter
anime
the
is
game.
that?
I do not think my promise is going well. The 1v1 multiplayer was the best thing about the game. The first person to get all 5 stars or takes the other person's lives wins. This is the game where bonds would be broken, because we would absolutely abuse each other in this, jumping on our heads above pits, using the giant mushroom to stomp them out and destroy the stages. And when I'd get the blue shell, wrap it up, because whoever got that won the game. I'd just be
not the
in
blue
that
shell.
back and
I got
forth, killing
PTSD.
my bro constantly till he lost everything and I won. It ain't fun at all being on the other side of that, but being that felt exquisite. This game was so fire, bro. New Super Mario Bros. Is super replayable, fun, and has one of the best multiplayer modes for the DS. Top tier childhood games right here. Moving on from that. Imagine something that had all your favorite characters put together in one room for your entertainment. No, I'm not talking about That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. I mean Smash Bros. Smashing wasn't just a game, it was a lifestyle.
Oh my god, I loved Brawl. The story mode in Brawl? Oh god, I loved it.
Grind this game, trying to be the best out of everyone around me. Even rock the Smash Bros cut at one point. My mains are Lucas, Palutena, and Isabella. And I'd spam the out of their moves, freezing MFs, exploding MFs, and catching them like a fish. I was not a fun person to play with. Was I good? Let's not go too deep into that. We're talking about the good times here. I've been a part of this franchise since.
Here we go.
Actually, I was playing Super Smash Flash before that, maining Naruto and Blade, because I never owned a Wii. I waited for the Wii U to come out for me to
I want to play that version.
If Smash Flash was the game to pique my interest, then Brawl made me a lifetime fan of this franchise. Because the story mode is a masterpiece. Everyone teaming up against Nintendo's most evil villain.
No, he cannot just do Diddy Kong Diddy. No. Oh, that's so messed up. Oh, no. No.
Wario.
Let's go.
To stop them from blowing niggas up to smithereens. Like, the intro scene is the ancient minister blowing up a whole stadium full of people. The villains had no chill. They did not hold back.
They did not
cut. Wario had ever been. For the first time ever, he seemed like a real threat. When he's not in his pants, he knows how to put the fear in people, which made the mode even more exciting. The stakes were high. The story had me on an emotional roller coaster too. Crying on my hands and knees when Ness sacrificed himself to save Lucas.
I remember that. I was so sad.
When Rayquaza showed up. Cause for a sec, I thought he was gonna be a playable character. But nah, they strip teased me. It's that storytelling would completely distract me from the fact that it was pretty easy to beat. It takes about 2.5 SpongeBob movies to complete. But the world for me is in a standstill when playing this. I wish every Smash game had a story as good as this one. Or even had a story in general. World of Light was not it for me. Cause it wasn't. Outside the boss fights and a few cutscenes, you mostly just fighting NPC spirits.
It was mad for me.
So long. It's boring, bro. And the Wii U version didn't have a story either. Nintendo really only balled out for Brawl for story mode. The series is like the RoboCop franchise. Only one of them has a good story and the rest are... Brawl is the most nostalgic Smash game for me. It's not the best one, but it definitely has the best story.
I wish I still had it, chat. If I still had that game, I would be streaming
when
it,
Nintendo
man.
were dropping teasers
I
for
still
who
got
and
my
what would
Wii.
be added to the game back then would be the most hype I've ever been for any video game. Those were not trailers. Those were events.
I remember screaming.
Play the games half the characters that were announced were in. Like the hell is a Min Min? And damn, she got bitches. But seeing everyone online go crazy would be enough for me. Binging reaction videos of people going nuts to their favorite characters from titles they love. And Fire Emblem.
Oh, I remember when Kingdom Hearts, when Sora finally showed up.
Go crazy watching it with
them.
What a beautiful time that was. When the next Smash comes out, hopefully we can be as enthusiastic. I trust that we will. Once Nintendo announces Goku will be in Smash, that shit would break the internet. Smash Bros for me is not only a great free-for-all fighter.
Imagine Goku in Tekken. Goku in Tekken. Everybody's gonna die. Like, I just want Goku to beat up what's his name, Kazuya's ass so bad. What you mean no, Mr. Devil Jin? What you mean no? Break 1,000,000 times, heck yeah. He's too broken. That's the point. I want him to break everybody's souls. I want him to make everybody go on their knees and
but a way of bonding. I ain't got the best social skills, but soon as you pull out the switch that is not a strap and you trying to smash, you'll have me wagging my tail like a labradoodle. We smashing, bro, and I ain't gonna go back on you. What are we talking about? Smash Bros is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time.
Terror is everywhere.
Nostalgia, nothing comes close in this race other than a spiky, blue-haired alien creature. And I'm talking about no other than Rick from Rick and Morty. Sonic is my favorite childhood video game franchise of all time. I know that might sound weird to some of y'all because Sonic fans don't have the best rep going for us. In fact, the franchise itself don't got a good rep, with games being a Russian roulette to be
I forgot that too.
Garbage. I know there's a lot to be turned off by, but if you ignore the bad things,
Shadow, my boy.
The first Sonic game I remember liking and playing was Sonic the Hedgehog. Nah, not that one, the good one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This was one of the first 360 games I've ever played. Most of us know how infamous this game is. It's known as one of the worst Sonic games. The controls were bad. The camera was all over the place. Long ass loading screens that pop up all the time. Glitches everywhere. And just a terrible
What the hell happened?
A terrible game experience if you're above the age of 7. And since I wasn't, when I played it, I loved it. I would play this all the time. I thought everything about this was so cool. The story being Dr. Eggman kidnaps Princess Elise
Dr.
to get her
Eggman was
chaos
kind of
emerald,
badass,
and to
though.
find out the secrets of the Flames of Disaster, also known as Iblis.
God,
So he
I
could
can't
do
wait
his
for
plan
the
of
Sonic
world
movie.
domination, and Sonic gotta stop him. But also, Silver comes from 200 years in the future, where the world is over. It looked like hell, and it's completely taken over by Iblis. And Silver is told by a guy named Mephiles that the only way to stop this from happening is to kill Sonic. But that isn't true because Mephiles is actually the other half of Iblis, and he's the bad guy. You can also play Shadow too. Mephiles, I thought, was such a cool villain. His character design went hard. His voice was deep and menacing. In my eyes then, that's all you needed to be evil. I thought the story and characters were engaging and interesting. Though even as a kid, seeing Elise kissing Sonic was a little weird. Especially when seeing Amy, like his girls were right there. Some of the levels were fun too. City Escape my favorite. You sometimes get to ride an eagle and drive a car. Are y'all sold on this game yet? But I can't talk about this game without mentioning the glitch.
Are y'all sold on this group chat? Y'all want it? Y'all want it? This guy has a story boost. Trunks Dragon Ball people on Sonic fanbase saying it's the contrary that Trunks was boost on him. Really? What? They got... Oh my god, that's the first I've heard of all that. Holy crap. Can't get off the walls, maybe throw my stick. I see the struggle. What the hell? Oh, I would be taking this game back immediately. Get my refund. give me my money.
Cause they're legit everywhere. Walking upside down.
I already struggle IRL. I don't need to struggle in game. Why you gotta do this to me? Yes. Yes, that I agree with. Yes.
On loops, getting sent to space, whatever this is. These glitches would happen so frequently that I could get how people would hate this game and find it unplayable. So
you're telling me this game has more glitches than Fallout 76? I don't think it does.
Because it was.
What?
However, maybe it was all the red 40 and pencils I ate then, but I didn't really mind them. In fact, I'd have fun with the glitches on some of my replays. Look, I know for a fact I'm looking at this game through rose-tinted glasses. I know if I were to play this today with the patience I have, if one glitch killed me, I'ma rage quit and switch to a game that I actually enjoy. However, kid me loved it. I would replay it, and it's not like I ain't have other games. I played this because it was fun. I played this during a time of my life that only that version of me would enjoy this game. But I can still see myself playing it in the near future. Project 06 version though, I'm not dealing with those loading screens. I love the Sonic 06. It turned me into a fan. So imagine how I felt when I played my first good Sonic game. Sonic Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game. Sonic turns into a werewolf. That's the story.
Oh, that's this one.
The game also starts off with the best looking Sonic cutscene I've ever seen.
This
shit
looks
rivals
gas.
Pixar. The levels were so zesty. In the daytime, you play as regular Sonic, blasting through stages almost effortlessly in a way I hadn't seen Sonic do. The nighttime, you'd switch to werewolf Sonic. Although you were a lot slower, swinging and doing combos on those robots and dog things always felt satisfying. The boss fights are whoopee! They're a good mix of challenging while also being exciting.
I didn't expect the whoopee to come out of this man's mouth. Oh my god. Damn it,
Besides this one, I hated it. When playing this, it was the best Sonic gaming experience I've had at that point. The cutscenes were great, the controls actually worked, and there are quick time events. Sensation. But easily my favorite part of Sonic Unleashed is this little nigga right here, Chip. Chip is a fairy bat hybrid, I think, who, when losing his memories after Sonic fell on top of him from falling from outer space, becomes his quirky comedic sidekick. For a lot of the game, he don't do much other than cracking jokes, handing out chocolate to people,
Damn, he died.
being a vibe. That's all I needed out of him. We weren't just on a mission to get his memories back and defeat an Eggman. On this adventure, we have become friends, companions, and I never wanted it to end. Spoilers for Sonic Unleashed in 3, 2, 1. It ends, bro! After going to
What?
the temple to regain the Chaos Emerald's powers, Chip gets his memories back. And apparently, this dude is God. His real name is Light Gaia. His job is to protect the world from Dark Gaia. And for millions of years, Dark Gaia would get stronger to destroy the Earth. And Chip would rebuild it back over.
What the hell
and
is this
since Eggman awakened Dark Gaia, he's got to stop it from destroying the planet. So yeah, he's God. And when we're at the end game boss fight, they are facing Dark Gaia in an epic battle. With them winning at the end, because obviously God and Supersonic on the same team is like Shaq and Kobe.
Over.
Might as well bench yourself when seeing them coming. But what I didn't see coming is Chip saving Sonic's life and staying behind at the Earth's core, right? We watch him sink into the lava. For the last time.
They really? No.
My nigga Chip is dead.
No.
He died for our sins. This game had me feeling emotions I thought I would never feel for a video game. That by the end of the game, after crying my heart out, it made me want to go on this adventure again so it would never end. Sonic Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game, making me a lifetime fan of the franchise. Not only of the games, but of Sonic itself. I used to be watching those Sonic bloopers and creepypasta videos from back then. Sonic for Hire went 2 times platinum on my iPad. I'd often play fan-made Sonic games on the computer. Final Fantasy Sonic, that's just a work of art, bro. If I had a time machine, I'd show this to Leonardo da Vinci, because I know he'd quit. I know he knows he can't make something half as good as this. And every Saturday morning, you know I had Sonic X playing on my TV. That Amy Ghost episode had me doo-doo in my pantalones.
Ew, I don't remember that one.
Sonic is the best. Sonic for president. Let's wrap it up. And those were my childhood video games. Of course, they weren't all of them. I didn't bring up no Flash or mobile games, and I didn't even bring up Pokemon, jeez. But this video has already taken too long to make. I'm basically editing on a Chromebook. Bear with me here. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I send you my massage through the screen. Then in the comments, tell me about your favorite childhood video games. Like what you like about it. Thank you.
I've been hearing stories about that game. Oh my god.
Video game. So what you liked about it? Thank you Opera GX for sponsoring this video and giving me money. And that's all I really wanted to say. So in conclusion, Veridi still for Smash. I ain't forget.
I've been hearing some stuff about clipping. Oh my god, this video. Chef's kiss. Holy crap. You got me. What was this? 3 weeks ago? So many clips out of context. For sure.